Hey, oh, my glasses. We're live. Are we working? Let's see. We on? Yeah, we're working. But, oh. Right. Oh shit, my chair. It fell out my chair. Good evening, folks, and a very, very warm welcome. Well, it is tonight. I managed to get some heating on. Yeah, it was a bit cold earlier. And thank you for joining me for another live stream. Let's go to camera 2. Right, tonight what we're going to do, we're going to finish off, hopefully, tonight we're going to finish off the auto changer, the UA8 changer, and see if we can make this thing look good. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Oh, right, it's gonna coat lovely, that. It's gonna wet my bench a bit, but still, worry about that in a minute. We'll dry the bench once we got this right. Good evening, Simon. Good evening, Simon, sir. Nice to see you. Hope you're good. Yeah, get this cleaned. Get this cleaned, polished up. Been to look good, this. I mean, it's not completely mint, this, but it's certainly better than what it was. There we go. Let's just wipe the back here. wipe the workbench. There we go. Because I need to clean the tower that the Magidis selector goes through, goes up. And I can't change this, so I hope it polishes up. But this is the one we're using. Yeah, that's not too bad. I've seen worse. I've seen better, but I've also seen a lot damn worse, so we're alright with that. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, Accessory 6. I've got somebody ringing. Why do people do it? Well, somebody noticed. It's the bloody Mildred. It's the Mildred. Hello, Mildred.
Hello. Hey, you've got some dollar now, haven't you?
Yeah, what are you after?
There's a bike on the net, 20 quid.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I can't go out tonight, I'm skint.
What do you mean you're skinned?
Yeah, listen, I'll speak to you later, Mildred. I'm doing a live stream.
Alright. Bye.
I'll see you in a bit, mate. Bye. Yeah. Right. Yeah. There we go. I'm actually quite pleased with this. There we go. And that is as clean. I think that's as clean as we're going to get it. I mean, and you can't change this. They're riveted on. So you can't change them. They're sort of riveting and squashed. If you get what I'm saying. And even if you don't get what I'm saying, they're still sort of riveted and squashed. So, right, let's move that bottle of detergent out of the way. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this cloth on the bench so it doesn't make as much bloody racket when I put things on it. Because it's fucking loud. And I mean stupidly. Well, that's better. That dulls it down a bit. There we go. Right. So that's... Still got a bit of water and stuff on here, but it'll evaporate off. There we go. So what we're going to do to start with, we're going to nab going to move this one out of the way for a minute because we need, whoops, we need the centre, we need the centre spindle out of this one because the centre spindle in that one's knackered. We also need the control arm. So it's, yeah, someone's had these apart because that washer should be underneath, not on top. Yeah. That washer should be down there. So we want, where's my screwdriver gone? Where's my bloody screwdriver? that I used last night. It was here earlier. It's my damn screwdriver gone. I've seen it earlier. Well, there it is. Right, and this is okay, so we'll take that out of there. We don't need all this spindle, we only need some of it. So tighten that back in. I can show you what's missing in a minute. Right, we want this. No, we don't want that, do we? We just want the top bit. There we are. There we go. Take that off there. Get this other one. Put that one in there. That way it won't get lost. Right. Why has the toolbar suddenly popped up? Is something wrong with my touchscreen? Don't know. Right. Now, what's missing out of this is the record pusher. And you can't take the record pusher out, it's actually captive in there. So somebody's actually got the pin out of there to do that. And what you do, now putting these in, this has got to go that way, which means this goes so that needs to slide up. Yeah, they can be a pain in the ass to put in these. Trust me. Push that out. See, because that, see, that is supposed to be captured there, so it's supposed to come out, and it's missing, and that goes into the jaws there. And they're a pain in the ass to sort. They're a pain in the backside to get in. Now let's have a look. So that needs to go directly up that way like that. That goes in like that. Which it did. It did, it fell out, you bummer. Right. Let's turn that so we can, oops. It's not right. And that's not right. You can actually just see it. You can just see it through there. But you can't. Let's push that out of there. There we go. Oh. Out of there. Push that in there. Whoa. Get in. And they're a pain in the ass to get in. Because you have to. Because that bar so we're too far up. They are a pain in the ass to put in these. That's why when you get them in, you make sure you bloody get them in. That's definitely not right. That has to just flip into, that's how it goes. And that's it. But this has to turn. Because the pin has to come right through. Let's see if we can get that other pin through there. This is where you have your problem. This is where you have your problem getting your pin in, you see. Oh, I had it then. I could see right through the bloody pin then. Let's get that straight. So that has to go there. That's it. And this has to go in here. See, that's how it's supposed to go. And that's supposed to hold in there like that. But the problem is, you've got to get that, that and that all lined up down the hole. And it's the bottom hole it goes down, which is the lowest one. So we have to turn that round. Let's zoom in a bit. If I can find the remote, let's zoom in. So you lot can see what I'm doing. That should do. Right, I'll come to the chat in a minute. I think what we're going to do here, we'll take that back out. Yeah, I worked this out. What we'll do, we'll need to turn that because we're going to try it this way. I've never tried it this way before. We're going to put that in there because that goes there and that's correct. Then we're going to bring the spring over to that. And I think it goes that way. We're going to bring the see, when you've never done it a certain way, see, we get a bit of oil on this, just down there. There we go. Right, that's line. They're not easy to do, these. See, that's not even in where it needs to be. And that needs to face the other way. Needs to face. Am I in the right? Right, well the spindle's the right way. The spindle's right. Now let's pull this out and check the hole. Where's the pin? That's correct. Now if I bring that down, turn that there. They must have had some sort of, I don't know how they did these in the BSR factory, but they must have had some sort of expert well that's not in. Is that moving in and out? No. So we're actually lift that spring off there. See the thing, well, that's incorrectly now, that's there. Now that's working, but I need to keep that. Turn the whole fucking lot to get it to the position there. I think that's it. Don't you fucking dare jump out. That's working. Let's get the screw in. Doing this is not for the faint-hearted. Now we need the other screw, which is the actual locking screw for the spindle. I had a visit from Microchips today. What a lovely fella. Oh really, top guy? Right. Let's just close this hole up on this a little bit because I opened it a bit to get it off. And I've just dropped something, it doesn't matter, it's probably nothing off this. Bit of solder I think, or a bit of wire. Just want to close this up a bit. Should do it. There we go. Now let's rotate it. See if it moves in, it should. So yeah, we get stuck there. That's only because of everything's not in place. But yeah. Yeah, let's have a look at the chat and then we'll stick this back in. I'll tell you what, let's get this back in now, shall we? Now, when you're putting these in, make sure that the auto mix flag is pointing up. It should drop into place like it has done. Then what we need to do is get our big screw for the bottom. Should have a nice big screw for the bottom along with a shake washer, shake proof washer. That's our nice big screw, big meaty screw. Goes in the bottom of the unit. We won't tighten that up fully yet because we've got to put that in there. We need a clip. Any of these will do, they're all the same size. Don't know where that washer's from. I thought it was from there. But it's not. Put that in there. Almost got it with my fingers. That's it. There we go. Right. Now I'll give this a. I'll get this out of there. actually level there. That's right, that goes there. I don't think we're quite in there somewhere. Let's take that back out because we're not quite where we need to be. Because you shouldn't have to push it, it should be natural. I'm just checking because we've got something raising it somewhere. I'm going to rotate that, there we go. That's not right. That's not right. That being said, there we go. That's just jumped into place. Yeah. Just jumped into place. Just by the simple act of undoing it. Let's get the other one in, because that one is stiffening up. And they shouldn't do, they are tappers. Might not have it straight. That one's gone in, so yeah, we're slightly out. Yeah, we're slightly cross-threaded. Don't want to be cross-threaded. Doesn't look like that. That's not going to go straight, that. It will do. It'll pull itself straight as we turn it in. There we are. That's got it. There you are, lovely. Tighten the main big one up at the back. There we go. Just bring this down. Tighten that up. The nice thing about these, they probably had a tool in BSR for doing these. They probably had a tool for doing these. That's it. Right. need to connect this. Need to connect that back onto the bar there. There we go. And that pulls it tight. And what I want to do, I want to close that a bit if I can. If I can, there's not much I can do. But yeah. It's pulling up that and it shouldn't. Oh, I know why. Right, there we are. Right, so we need to go anti-clockwise. That's locked into place. Straighten that. Because that's how you adjust that. So what we'll do, we'll turn that round. That should drop all the way down. But that's no worries because we can, yeah, that's supposed to sit on the top of that, like that, and then that then drops down. That's how that works. So what we'll do now, put the correct knob on. Good, nothing left in there. Put the turntable on and we can try it. Right, I'm going to have to let's move this cloth. That way we don't end up. Right. That's in the wrong position. So let's pull the cloth, pull that off. And put that so that the knob's in the right position. And it won't be the knob that's in the wrong position. Because we never took that clip off. So we'll take this one off here. Come on. Oh shit, the clip's disappeared. Doesn't matter, we've got plenty of them. We've got plenty of clips. There's one. We could nab one off the other machine. So basically I need to adjust this. So that's off there. Let's turn this round first. That's it, that's off. Really? Reject. Off. Is that correct? It's facing the right way, we're right. No, we're not. Really? Right. Let's try that way. That's on. So let's go the other way. That should be off. No? So how's that happened? Off should be there. It should be off. And I've put the knob in the right way. Yeah, right, whatever. The knob's in the right way. That's weird. Put this one in off. Oh, hang on. Right, that's on. Yeah, that's on. And that must be off that way. Yeah, it's off that way. Yeah, this switch works the opposite way around. So if I turn the turntable, and that should turn it off. So that's on. So that must be on. No. So that's off. That's on. We'll take, oh hang on. Bloody springs come off here. That's why I need to close that up a bit. Oh. Open that. Need to close that spring up a bit after. Right, so we'll get that back to where we want it. That's there. So now turn that. Let it go around once more. You know. Let it go, let that down. That's it. There, that's turned off now. So now that's off. That's in the off position. And it's showing us on. So we need to turn the knob to there. The problem is What about there? Nope, it's upside down. Never had this before where this was all lined up. On. I've never had this before. That should be off. That's weird. Everything's lined up. I think it just goes there. I think it just goes there. Right, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't actually show you the off position. So that's there, and then the dots line up, it's manual. Yeah, that's right. That's how it goes. Now where's my clip? There it is. Get the clip on. Right. There we go. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. There we go, that's in. Oh. Yeah, that's right. And it turns off, it just does that, yeah. Doesn't actually indicate that it's off. Now let's lift the control arm up. And we'll test the Magidisc selector. That's gone to 7-inch. It should now go to 10, which it has. $12. Yeah. Let's come and have a look at you lot on the chat while we have a rest for a minute. Right. Got 16 people watching. Let's go back up. Because there's a lot of people I've probably not said hello to. Right. Right. Simon, I've said good evening. BSR babes we are tonight. Evening record rockers, absolutely. Simon retracted his message. Yeah. Hi Andy, 17 watching already. It's getting popular, isn't it? Simon, etc. Listen, it's me that says silly names on here. Oh yes, we can't have anyone else. The camera's flickering again tonight, I've noticed. I don't know why. I'm going to have to get some decent leads. Thanks for the video earlier. The wife was disappointed because she wanted to watch it on the big screen TV, but had to settle for the phone screen. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. If you'd have said, you know, never mind. Batman Destroys, Andy is a genius. Absolutely. Very welcome, Batman Destroys. Nice to have you aboard. I think it's the first time I've seen your name. Simon Wiggle, evening to you all. a guy from the 60s into yours. Joe Cracker Montage, I think that is. Hello everyone, good evening Joe. Umberto Vintage Passion, good evening Umberto. Good evening Estex. Hang on, there we go. Good evening Harvey. No, it's what do you call it, Paul? It's the damn camera leads. It has to be because it was all right last night. I don't know what it is. I don't think I'm going to disappear. I hope not. No, it's the camera leads, and you can't get decent USB cables like everything else. Right. The Lady Killers, hello Mark and everybody in the Lady Killers. Yeah, it is cold, yeah, it's bloody freezing, man. I've got some good news I'm going to tell you all in a few minutes. I'm really, really happy. Typical woman, they're never happy. Anyway, as some of you, well all of you probably know, I had Graham here today from Microchips, another YouTube creator, obviously does CB radio repairs and modifications, makes his own circuit boards. Anyway, while he was here, I asked him if he could redesign and rework the little DANSETTE board that's fitted. It's fitted in the Princess radiogram, and it's also fitted in the RG65. And it's designed to drive. It's just designed to drive up the gain. So therefore, we can use the cheap Crosley cartridge that we all know and love so much. The Chiadenchi knockoff cartridge. We can use those if we need to. And he actually came up within a couple of hours of being here, and I mean within. Why does that keep popping up there? Why have I got? Is there a fault with this bloody thing, or is it me vibrating or doing something? I've done that twice now. Popped up the toolbar, or could it be that there's a notification and Windows is trying to get my attention, and I don't want them to get my attention. Anyway, basically, I asked him to redesign. I sent him the circuit diagram, the manual, and I asked him to could he sort it. He said he could, and he did. So in a few weeks, all being well, the next time he puts his order in, he's going to include my order, and we're going to get some boards, and we're going to get some boards that I can make up and make the little gain stages so that we can put them in the Bermuda and other things that use the EL84. And you know, I've had him do them exactly the same way, pretty much the same way, and they'll come nice and compact, all through all components, and They've even got vintage electronics repair stamped on them. Yeah, that's. I told him he could put his own name on them if he wanted, because he's making them, but no, he put my name on, the name of my channel on, so it's really good. So hopefully, in the foreseeable future, we're going to have some of those in, and I can knock a couple up and try them in record players, and I think they'll work. But he's made a couple of reworks, like he's converting it. He's going to convert them so that they can use silicon transistors instead of germanium, because we don't want germanium transistors, not in a silicon world. Right, so what we're going to do next, I'll just see if we're all in view still. Yeah, we pretty much are, aren't we? Yeah, no, the motor, I know, Harvey. I've not forgotten the motor. I know the motor's got to go in. I'll just put the turntable on to test everything. This should now turn off. Move that across. It should now. It will once it's all back together. There. It will once it's all back together. It'll all go off. So what we'll do, we'll put the tone arm on. We'll put the speed knob back on as well. Yeah. Right, when putting the tone arm back on, remember, put everything back in as it came off. So you want your spacer. Where's that dirty big nut? There it is. You want your space. You got your spacer there, there's a clip. Don't want that. So we want to put this spring back in. And that goes in there. Yep. That goes in like that. And that goes, come out you. Put the arm on. That goes under there. That goes behind there. That's good enough. That goes on there. There we go. Come on, get in. I mean, some of these can be difficult to get in. You can think you've got it, and then it hasn't, just pops out again. I've had these a few times where you think you've got them in and the damn things pop out. Well, that's in. Right. Let's just tighten that. That's good. Right. Should we test it properly? Just make sure that everything, the arm moves where it should. When the arm's lifted up, the machine's turned off like we expect it to. Now I'll put that on there. Over to the 7-inch position. That was just a turntable mat hitting that. Now, (10-inch). (12-inch). Right. I'm going to make sure I'm going to rest this on top of there. I can hold that there. I'm going to make sure that the arm doesn't. Yeah, it's. Yeah. Now should we see if it turns off? How about that? How about that? Now, fit the motor. We're probably going to have to nick a clip off the other one. I'm just checking because I've got a clip there. Might be the clip that flew out actually that I lost before, but probably not. Want to get the really get in. It goes that way. I thought I was having trouble with my rubber. That clip's all bent, but we should go back on. If worse comes to worse, we can straighten it. Yeah, we're on. Yeah, we've got a bent washer there and all. Put that on there. Get that in because it's going to be the hardest to get one in. We're going to have to that's in. Now this washer, let's just off up there. Now let's see where, because we're a couple of clips missing, we should only be one, but we're not. We're actually two. We'll put that washer on there because it's straight and it fits perfect. And we're a clip missing. We're actually two clips missing. We need one for the idler, so we can just nick them off here. So that's not a problem. Just take them off this one. Because after all, this is brought for spares anyway. That's one. And there we are. There we go. Let's see what's happening with the chat. What would you use, Andy, for new rubbers for the UA8 if you didn't have the original multi rubbers? You can buy them. You can buy them. They're about £3 a set, Harvey. So I would just order them if I didn't have any. But I have got some. I've got some in my box up there. I always have a few rubbers, you never know. Right. That feels alright, the idler. Where's my fibre washers? There they are. Hey Christine.
Where's your cup, Andy?
My cup's over there. Yeah, I'll have a coffee. Are you having a brew?
Yeah.
There's my fibre washers. Always put your fibre washers back on, because the bottom one especially dictates the height of the idler, dictates the height of the idler. If it's too low, it's not right. Wouldn't be that much far out if it was, but put a drop of oil. You only want one drop of oil here. And remember, for the keen-eyed amongst you, we serviced the motor last night. Pull that off, let it run down. There we go. Put the other fibre washer on. Oh, this is getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. This is getting there. And always remember, keep an eye on that washer, because that bloody... How come we got two washers there? Must have been one stuck to it. We should only have one. There we are. Must have been stuck to the turntable. No. Let's just oil this. Not too much, a couple of drops on there. Lift it back off and slide it back on. he's good. Bit of rumbling there again, it could be the idler as well, running alongside him. Right, let's put him into, yeah, because there's no, yeah, because what do you call it on this idler, it's always in contact, unless you put it in neutral. And that's not getting the contact on 16. I don't know why. Why we're not getting the contact on 16. Right. That's 33. So we're not getting contact on 16. So that's neutral. Now it's finger anything, so it's on 16, but it's not. That's weird.
Did you bring on there?
Cheers. You're alright there.
Yeah.
Cheers. Well, that's weird. Because it's gone all the way up to there. I wonder if somebody's had the, this speed controller part. That's why you have to check everything. Right. Let's have a look at that other one. I mean, somebody's been at both of them, but with a bit of luck. Is it exactly the same? Because some of them don't have the neutral. Some of these UA8s. I'll take the clip off this one again, so I can see. Because I don't understand that, because it's not jammed. It ain't jammed, so I don't understand. Put that back on there so I don't lose it. Right, so $16 goes into 16 there. This one is a bit stiff, so, and it's done exactly the same. I mean, this is stiff, but it's exactly the same. That's weird. That's strange. Because there's no difference. Comes to the same height. Not bent. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Yeah. Some fuckers bent it. Straighten that. There we are. There we are. Someone have bent it. That's 78. That's dead level now. 45, 33 and 16. 16 should just push in. And that's neutral. Yeah, that's it. Let's put this back on. Yep. And the washer is on there, it's stuck to it. See, that's 33. It's just not engaging on 16. And it's still not engaging on 16, so I don't understand. It's going up to 16, but it's not engaging in it. There's nothing there stopping it. And that's not loose or anything. No, that's all nice and tight. Let's put this spring back on. That's in the right place, isn't it? Yeah. So that's... Hey Christine, you go in my bedroom, on the top of that radiogram, there's a rusty old tin, bring it through for me.
What?
A rusty old tin. On top of that radiogram in the bedroom. So that's there, that's okay.
What record's in it?
No, it hasn't. Oh. No, it's not got records in it.
Oh, yeah, a little green tin.
Right, now that's gone on to 16 now.
That one.
A little tin. Yeah, that's the one.
Right, I'll see you tomorrow, Andy.
Right, cheers.
Don't forget the dryer.
No,
See you tomorrow.
yeah. Right, so the problem we had there, it's now gone on to 16. But the problem we've got, I don't know. So now it's come out of the, what do you call it now, so it's not clipping in. So that's come out of the, what do you call it now? Right. Right, so that has to go behind that, that's right. Well, that's how it goes. And that's all working, it's just I just don't understand why. I wonder if that spring's the wrong one. Somebody put the wrong spring in it. And it's too tight. Well, that feels okay. And that's right there. Yeah, they're right then. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's all correct. That's where it should be. No, I don't understand. I'll have to look. I mean, 16 isn't used, but I want it right. But that feels... I wonder if it is... It's just... That feels okay. I think it's got the wrong spring. I've stretched the spring a little bit, but we've got the one off that one. Otherwise I wouldn't normally do that. But I think it's the wrong spring. Oops, and that's why you have to make sure you don't lose that. There we go. So let's put this in. That's 33, 45, 78. Now they all grip. Just 16 that doesn't. Well, I'm not going to worry about it for now. I'm not going to worry about it for now because 16 is not really used. I'm going to solder these on, but not permanently, because I'm going to put heat shrink on them. I'm going to solder these on just so we can test it. In fact, I am going to put heat shrink on. Am I? No. Because in case I have to take it all apart again. Right, we'll get back to yeah. See, I haven't taken the speed mechanism apart because there's not really much need to on these. But I might have to. I mean, 16 isn't used, but even so, it's still nice to know it'll still work if you want it to. Alright, that's... All this does here, it just creates a break in the motor winding. Put a bit of solder on that one as well. I will come back and re-tin, I will come back and heat shrink these. I'll come back and sleeve them obviously. I just want to that'll do. It'll do for now. We're only going to test it. Now I've got something going bing. Who we got? Harvey sent a photo. Can you show this on your channel later? A few of the boys want to see it. Want to see what? Yeah, can you show? Yeah, I will if I can get it on there, Harvey. Yeah. There we go. Right, so get rid of this turntable. That can be moved out of the way. Move these pliers, these clips, this solder, the screwdrivers. And I need to sort that out, don't I? So we'll, because that keeps, for fuck's sake, hang on. Yeah. Right, so now I'm going to try and get the pliers under there, because you can't get at this any other way. But it was put on there, so it was put on there, so there we go. It was put on there, so you must be able to get it on. Unless they want you to do it another way. Well, I don't want to do it another way, I want to do it my way. Right. So we've got that there now, we've got the wires soldered on. Right, I don't know why 16's not working, we'll get to the bottom of it. But the main crux of the matter, the main issue, is the mechanism. Oops, there we go, nearly knocked camera 4 off, not that it's being used. Right. Plug in my safe block. Just use my teeth to strip it. What we'll do now, we'll put that there. Put that one there. Then we'll get the roll of solder to make up for the height. That'll be too high. I'll do that way. Just put them there like that. There we go. Are we ready, folks? Are we bloody well ready? That motor size, that's actually 16. So it must be out somewhere. 33, 45, It's fucking out somewhere. Wonder if somebody's had the pulley off the motor. And the pulley's the problem. Somebody had the pulley off the motor. See, there's 78. But it's running at 45. It's not, it's the right height. That's I don't understand that. Get it here. I don't understand that. See, that's 16. That's running on 16. It's supposed to be running on 33. Now make sure that that doesn't. There we go. That's 33. 16 it isn't doing now. 33. 45. And 78. That's 78. Yeah, somebody's bollocks the speed mechanism. I don't have to get into it. To get into the speed mechanism because it's not going into 16. It's supposed to go into 16 and it's not. I don't want to force that because I don't want to break the knob. That's 33, 45 and 78 if you jiggle it, but you shouldn't have to jiggle it, so I'm going to have to pull the speed mechanism apart. Anyway, shall we test the mechanism? I'm not going to put a cartridge in it, and I'm not going to let it land on my records. I just want to make sure it drops them. There we are. That's perfect. Oh, hang on, you can't see it, folks. You can't see it. There we are. There we go. So I'm going to test this out, and then I'm going to have to pull it apart, find out why the speed mechanism doesn't work. That's off. Right. Let's have a look at the chat. The weather across the pond is terrible, it's cold. Let's have a sip of me brew. Right, well we're yay. It's bloody horrible, isn't it? I mean, we'll see if anybody else is coming I haven't seen. Yeah, she's gone. I didn't see. There's a few been and I've not seen. Sorry if I've not mentioned you. Right, well, I've seen everybody up until there. Just about everybody's coming covered. It will be soon. It's just having an issue with the speed, and I don't understand. I don't understand why, but anyway, the main mechanism, let's have a go, shall we? I won't let it land on my records. There we go. Perfect, look at that. And that drops down and it switches off. There you go. You couldn't want for any more, could you? So the next thing is to sort out the speed. Find out why it doesn't go across to 33, 16. But we've got plenty of spares there, so we can sort it out. Let's take these records off, but the main mechanism now works correctly and it works silently, smoothly. It's like butter. Shift that. Shift that. Now take this off. Oh, good evening, Benji. Nice to see you with us. Right, so let's get back into this. Pulling that out of there. That's not right. It's weird. Cheers, SDEX. I mean, the main mechanism's working. I mean, it could be argued how often do you use 16, but that's got nothing to do with it. I want it right. And it gets to there and it won't go any further. And that's all the way up. I mean, we've got the majority of it done. It's just and that's as far as that goes. That is supposed to go. Let's just take this clip off and disable this. Just pull that clip off there. Right, so let's see now. Now let's lift that all the way up. Because I can't see. Wonder if that goes. That's let's have a look at this one. Because somebody's been at it, you see, and that's makes it harder when somebody's been there. So that on 16 should be there. And that's right. So the knob's in the correct position. So we can stick the clip back on. So that's correct. In. So let's have a look at the I'm going to have to do what I didn't want to do. See, that's right. Not supposed to come there. That's right. That's in the right position. Well, there's nothing wrong there. Bloody idler's not a different size, is it? I doubt it. No. So that's all the way up the top. So that's all the way up at the top there. And then it comes up I wonder if there's something broken here and I can't see it, because they're supposed to get one more thing. Because I don't understand why. That's there. We've got a nut there. We've got a nut on the other one. That's got a nut through that. The other one got a nut through it. I would imagine it has. Yeah. It has. So that one goes to there, and I think it's actually lifting but not dropping into the 16 RPM position, so there's something stopping it. Push it. Can I take that off? Yeah, I can. We've got a lump of crap. Can't see that stopping it. That comes all the way to there. And it's just falling shy. Because it's supposed to lock into there and it isn't doing. To get the pliers on it. Mm. 40, 45, 78, 45, 33, 16. And it's 16 it's not locking in on. This is not going as far as it should. That's not going as far as it should. Somebody's had this out. There's more cack on it there. I don't think that would cause it. That's got rid of that. And that's supposed to come to there. Let's pull the knob off, because I don't want to damage the knob. Oh, I've already broken it. Bloody hell. To sort that out now. Shit, good job we've got another one in it. What a bummer. So that's, where's the big pliers? Because that should notch into, so that should notch in to the last speed, and it doesn't notch in. I wonder if that bar there's bent on that. No, it looks alright. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Yeah. I think what might be doing might be replacing a good part of this speed mechanism. That's coming all the way to there. That's level there. It's just not. That's not going all the way where it should. Not going all the way back that. And I think I know why. I think it's bent here. Yeah. Oh well, what I'm going to have to do, because that's not going into the 4th notch, and I'm not sure why it's not going into the 4th notch. Goes into all the rest of them, and that's as high as it will go, but it's not going into the 4th one. Let's have a look at that other one. Let's have a look at the right, so this one wants to be in 16. It is. And has it gone into the 4th notch? There's that much cack in that one, you can't tell. There we are. Yeah. Yeah, that's going into it. Yeah, there's that much cack in that one. It's hard to see, but it's going in. Yeah, you can see it dripping. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have to just borrow some parts. I'll take some parts out of this one to sort this one out. I have to take the there we go, get rid of that. Pull that forward, get rid of that. Yeah. There we go, get rid of that. Now that's going, yeah, that's going in on that one. Yeah, because on that one it's just sat there. On this one it's going all the way in. So something somewhere. So what we're going to do, see, the problem we've got is so that one goes in all the way. It goes in all the way, which is supposed to do. And on the one I've just rebuilt, it isn't. There's the issue. And I've got a feeling it could be this thing. I've got a feeling it could be this thing. Because yeah, I think it's that. I think it's, yeah, I think it's something to do with that. Yeah. Yeah, that's not coming across. That's not coming across far enough. $78 it is. And 16. It's moving it into neutral. It's not moving it to where this is gonna be. I wonder if somebody's had this apart, obviously. Because even that should. I mean, it's, so what I'll do, I'll take this out of here, which is me undoing that nut. There we go. And I want to make sure I don't lose any of the washers and shit. There we go. Come out, you. There we go. There's the nut, there's the thing, there's the shape-proof washer. It just fell out. There we go. Now let's have a look at this now, because now I can I think, yeah, it's somebody's been under there. Now if I bring in that to there, I think that post there that's actually bent. See, that should fit into there. It should go into there and it doesn't. Well, that's weird because that should go into there and that should go I mean, we're going to be stripping the whole bloody thing back down to do the bloody speed mechanism. Take that off there. Get rid of that. That only goes as far as there. That's right in there and that's not going in. Doesn't go far enough up. So basically move it out of the way a minute. It goes all the way down to where it needs to, but it doesn't come all the way back up to where we want it to. It's supposed to come a bit further. Now let's have a look at that. Good evening, Judge. Right, so basically I'm going to have to basically there's something wrong with this. Someone's had it apart and not put it back together properly, that's my guess. So what I'm going to have to do is rebuild it. Let's get rid of the screwdriver, don't want to run the risk of breaking that. This has been off before. Get that out. Take that bar out. Now this should just come out of here now. There we go. Right, so it's sticking there. It's sticking there. So, what we shall do is that one there, and that uses a pressure fit. So what we'll do, we'll pop that off. Yay, it looks like. Take this out. Take all that lot out of there. There's no distortion around there. I mean, there's nothing that would cause a problem. There's nothing there that would cause a problem. I mean, we've just had a bit of lump of cack fall out, but what we're going to do, we're going to have our cup of coffee because it's going to go cold. Let's catch up with the chat, see what's happening. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Right, so we've got, yeah, the drive, I thought about that, yeah. The drive wheel is the correct size. The judge is watching the $6 Million Man. Yeah. Well, what I'm going to have to do here, yeah, there's not really much there to report, is there? Right, what I'm going to have to do here, what I'm going to have to do here, guys and ladies, let's pop this one down here out of the way. Take that off there. Right, what I'm going to have to do here, I'm going to have to nick the bits off this one. Have to strip this one. But try not to break the bloody knob. I don't usually have trouble getting these knobs off, but I need this one because the other one bloody broke. Come up. There we are. Yeah, that's a good one. Right. So what we'll do, we'll take this one, because that one all works. Don't ask, I don't know why that's doing that. Wish I bloody did, but I don't. Oops. They're all the same bloody bits. this out of here. This is a pressure fit, this clip, and there can be a pain. So we just want all the speed bits out of this one, clean them all up. Well, I've got to undo that nut, haven't I? Got to undo that nut to get this mechanism out. There we are. Right. Right. So now, if we get the IPA, it's a bit of a bummer that. I thought that would have got it sorted, so I thought I'd have had this done. Didn't expect to be still at this one now. Still, to clean all the cack off. This one does go into all 4 positions. Just clean the cack off it. Yeah, it was nice of Graham from Microchips to do that for me, wasn't it? I mean, really. You know? Yeah. So that'll be something for us to mess with. Hey, we've got 22 lookers in. Lovely. More the merrier. I'm going to have to go to the lavatory in a minute, folks. So this one was all seized, but it was working, so I'm hoping that once it goes back in, look, a big lump of cack there. Look at that, it's a big lump of cack like that was probably stopping it. Look at this big horrible, got a big lump of cack on it. I'll come back to the chat in a few minutes, I just want to. There we are. There we go, we got it. That's all the cack off it. Clean this as well, because it was a bit seized, wasn't it? So. Let me just go and have a pee, folks, and I will be right back. I will be right back. I don't think I need it. I can pour that away now. Back into the bottle. Oh, give me 5 minutes, folks, or 2 minutes even. I'll be as quick as a flash. Ooh. There we go. Oh, that feels better. Right, let's jump back into here. Let's spread me cloth on here because it's a bit fucking noisy, this bench, because there's no matter out on it. Spread me cloth, won't be as noisy. There we go. I need to buy a green mat to go on here, which right. Right, me brush. I mean, this is all there's nothing, no cack or anything in there, so I don't understand it. I just don't. Right. So this is the one we're putting in. So that's it. Yeah, that's perfect. That goes a bit further, that goes the way it should do. Yeah. Let's put the, where's the washers? Where's the other one? Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's right, it has a washer on it. Checking they're not bent. It has a washer on it. Only the one. Yeah, that's perfect, that. Do. Shape-proof washer on the nuts. my nut, get my shake proof washer. Let's get me door upper. Right, that's sliding in there perfectly. Oh, I overdone it. See that there, you see I've overdone that. Now how can you overdo that? How can you overdo that? Feels good. Now that has to be tight. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes. And it's going where it should do as well in the thing there. Now let's get one of these. Oh, that's perfect. And here we've got a message from Paul. Bear with me a minute, Paul. I'm not going to be able to. That's in there. Now I can look at that now. Let's see what Paul's saying. He sent me a WhatsApp. Oh, thank you very much, Paul. Oh, that's sorted. You didn't have to, but yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, it's you know, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Well, I can't get over that with the picture there of Harvey. I'm going to show you all that. I'm going to put it up. I might not get to it till right to the end because this does need to be done. Now, let's try this. Now you got to remember, oh yeah, that's lovely. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're getting here, folks. I think we're getting here. Right, this is the one. I'm going to put this one on it. Because the other one had been bent. This one hasn't. Boom, boom, boom. And that has to go that way. We'll just give that a bit of a clean out before we put it in. But we'll have oil on that as well. So that goes. Let's put this clip on because we won't get the idler clip on. We won't get the clip on, so it'll be difficult. It's easy enough to get them off. Putting them back on. That's it. Now what I need to do next is slip that. And now I need to just Get that into there. That spring's not as tight either, which is what we want. That goes perfect. Look at that, straight onto 16. No messing. That's in there, that's correct. That's how we want to see that. Now I can't adjust that now with my finger because it's too tight. Because I now need to put we're now starting to think about putting clips back on now. That's the large end. Right. Right. So 16 is up the top here and that's about there. Do you know something? We're getting there. Click. We're getting there, folks. We're winning. We are winning. There we are. We are winning. Now, I think we've put. I think that's everything back, isn't it? I think that lot's out of the other. What do you call it? And that's on 16. There we go. 78, 45, 33, 16, and neutral. Neutral's there. There we go. There we go. And this lot is out of that. It's not needed. It's out of that other one. There we go. It didn't take long, did it? It didn't take as long as I thought it was going to do. Because to be honest, I didn't. Because usually on these UA8s, you don't usually have to go to that level of stripping the speed mechanism and give it a wipe on, use my shirt because I've got to put a clean one on tomorrow. I mean all this idler's got to be cleaned anyway. So what we'll do next, we're in neutral. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh dear. Oh. That edge is all worried, didn't it? We should be on. That's it. It should be neutral. Move it to 16. We've got a grip on 16. Get in. Get in. I mean, these decks are really old, but I've never found one that's completely worn to the point where, you know, it's just not usable. I've never found one that can't be repaired. I've certainly never found one I can't repair. Try and leave that, get that up on the back of there. Right, gentlemen, ladies, chaps and chapasses, place your bets. $16, 33 and a third, or if you're in Ireland, it's 33 and a third. 45 and 78. It's a bit stiff, but we're there. I just need to back it slightly, but that's good. And then we've got right in the middle there. That's neutral. Right. I have to back it slightly for there, but that's better than what it was. The damn sight better than what it was. I'm not fighting with it now. What we'll do, we'll lift the control arm up. "7" there we go. It did slow down a little. Oh, there we go. It did slow down a little bit, but I've got to clean everything, so it's got to be cleaned yet. So what we'll do, we'll go 10". Oh, it still went to 7. Don't worry, I didn't hold it long, didn't get it down far, I didn't get it down. That's it. 10". And 12". And stop, and it turns the motor off as well. Way. I'll tell you what, folks. Do you know something? Yeah, you can stop that with your hand, but by the time I've cleaned that, we might not even we've got to use that turntable because I can't get the mat off it because it's fingered. But what we'll do, by the time I've polished the idler up, clean the idler and everything, which I'll do probably tomorrow, I'll do that off camera. By the time I've done that, you know, this deck will work $1 million. It does now. I'm really pleased. There we go, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm letting it do this a couple of times. Yeah, we're happy with that. Yeah, 10". And it's reliable. 12". And it's reliable. But there again, these things always were. There we go, look at that. And off it goes. There we go. That is your record deck complete, Paul. I've just got to clean the idler a little bit. In fact, sod it. Sod it. Do you know something? For what it's bloody worth, do you know something? For what it's worth, I may as well do it now. And we've done it then, haven't we? We don't have to think about it, because tomorrow we can start on part 3 of this, which is the amplificator. Yes, we can do the amplificator tomorrow. Get that out of its case and get started on it. I'll turn this on and I can clean all that shit on the motor. Got a cat coming off the motor. You know, that cat coming off the motor. Do it again. Make sure we clean all the cack off. Let's get another cotton bud and just give the motor another clean on the 45 RPM step, because we're cleaning the motor, the idler, we've got a bit of cack on it. You know, look at all that cack that come off there. And I'll go over it now and dry everything. Make sure there's no cack on it. There's a bit of cack still on the 78 RPM one. I didn't go near that with it. Clean. There's quite a bit of cack coming off there. Yeah. That's it. Put it in neutral. There we go. And what we'll do next, we'll get another cotton bud. In fact, I might even use a cloth. Let's get one of these microfibers. One of my new cloths. And what we'll do, we'll clean, pour a bit into there, and clean any cack off. Pour a bit more in, because that's going to clean the sides, the drive drum, what as they call it, and that'll get the right. Don't think I'll be able to clean that, but give it a wipe round. Nah. It's not too bad. No, it's as good as we're going to get. Right, it's a lot better. Once it works in now, it will grip. Once it works in, it will grip. Once all that You're looking at now, it's not even slowing down much, it's not bad. We'll let it do that a couple of times. We'll let it run now. Yeah, you can still back that off a little bit, but it's nowhere near as bad. But it's probably still got a bit of moisture on it. There's 78. Oh, that's like butter now. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, because that's your neutral there. Your 16. Your 33. 45. And your 78. Yeah. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Look at that now. Torque's really good on that now. Just had to get the moisture out of there. But look at that, doesn't even slow down. The reason why the arm comes back a bit is because it's on the slant, isn't it? But yeah, I'm really, really pleased. It's been a good day all round. Yeah. Right. There you go. Now let's have a look at the chat, shall we? We'll disconnect this because we're finished with it. I'm really pleased now that's done. Really happy with that changer. It's another one saved. Right, so what have we got saying here? A new lease of life. You need rebuilding. Oh, I'm not good at rebuilding RVs. I'm not messing about rebuilding RVs. No. You don't need rebuilding RV. You need condemning. If you were a car, you'd be an insurance write-off. He's gonna come back in a minute, give me some shit. There we go, you see? Yeah. I'm coming down to see if I've missed anything. I don't think so. Like clockwork, yep. If you're referring to my repair. We've still got 22 watching. Well, that's not bad. Yeah. Right, seeing though we've got our record deck done and see, we've got our record deck done. Who wants to see a picture of Harvey in a whistle? I think he's wearing a whistle. Hey guys, girls, who wants to see a picture of old Harvey wearing a whistle? Right, well let's go over to the monitor. I nearly fell out on my chair earlier, folks. I'll let him out in a minute. I nearly fell out on my chair. I went to type something to microchips, and as I leant forward, my seat went with me and nearly broke my neck. Luckily, I was able to save myself. Right, well let's get Harvey's picture up, shall we? I'll have to do it the same way I did it the other night. So what we'll do, out, Facebook Messenger, out, go on, I'm going to let you out in a minute. You won't want to stay out there though, it's bloody blowing a gale out there, lad. Yeah, I'm really pleased. You know, I'm that pleased I could suck a gumball. Honestly, folks, I could suck a gumball. Right, so can I show this? Yeah, it's Harvey wearing a whistle. Copy scraps. Copy image. Save image. Can I paste it to the desktop? I usually can. It's not letting me. It's not letting me paste it there either. Will it let me paste it straight into Paint? I don't know. How did I do it the other night? Out. I did it the other night. Just copied the image. Right, let's try again. Right. So, I know what I need to do. Download image. Forward. Download. Right. It should be that one there. Yep. So if I close that, go to the download folder. Yeah, you're all gonna see a picture of Harvey wearing a whistle. Out. Go on. Out. Stood there whining at me. I told you I'll let you out in a minute. Open. I want to open it with Paint. Open it with Photos. Paint. Because that's how I did it last time and it worked. Oh God, why is it? I've got to rotate it. Where's my bloody paper? Why is it so small? There we are. That's disappeared now. Right. So I want that. Oh no, that's print. What an idiot. I've told it to go and print and there's no printer. Cancel that. It's printing. I hope it's not the printers at my daughter's. Cancel all documents. I need to remove the printer software. I don't have that machine anymore. Right, so okay, a fucking print. I want to open it with paint. It let me open it the other night with paint. Why are they doing it this time? Come on. Oh, here we are. Open with photos, paint. There we are. That's a pretty big photograph, that, Harvey. Yeah. And that printer is telling me I'm run out of ink or not available. So I'll bring that to there. There we go. And now if I go to here, thank you very much, accessories. Yeah, if anyone wants to buy me, I forgot to mention it tonight. That's because it's not compulsory. It's something you do if you want to. You know, if anyone wants to buy me a coffee, then feel free. There you go. There's Harvey in a whistle. Hey, he looks halfway presentable, doesn't he, guys? Yeah, Scraps has been on camera, Judge. He has, yeah, quite a few times. There's quite a lot of videos. No, Patch is making an appearance. Yes, he certainly will be. Yeah, I know I will. I'll get him in here in a minute. I know you all like to see Scraps, and we'll. Patch can make a difference. Patch can make an appearance as well. Absolutely. I'm not giving him to Scraps on because he'll chew him up, and you know I don't want him to get chewed up. But that's Harvey, folks. I think it's his daughter, isn't it? Is that your daughter, that Harvey? Yeah, you certainly do, yeah. Yeah. Look, you look like you've just been to see the magistrate. Yeah. No, he hasn't yet, but I don't. Well, he hasn't yet. I'll probably do that in a minute. But Scraps is whining. Yeah. Well, you know, yeah, you just look like you've been to see the magistrate. Yeah. Yeah. Well. There's Harvey in a whistle and flute, everybody. There we go. Let's go back to the cameras, and we'll go to camera 4. We'll go to camera 4 because I can move camera 4. I mean, I can move the rest of them, but that's by far the easiest one. Because I've got it right on the desk next to me, and there's the... there you go. There you go. People want to see you. You do. People want to see you. Look at the length of my toenails, they're getting long, I need to get them cut. Here we've got a patch here as well, Scraps, look. You can't have him because you'll eat him. You'll chew him up, you'll lie on my bed and rip him to shreds. There, look. Do you know if we turned round and growled he'd run a mile? Wouldn't you, son? Hey, there's Patch. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, stop sniffing his bum. Yeah. Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he? Isn't he? There. Right, I think he's had enough. Oh no, he's coming back. Do you know something, Scraps? What have you got about sniffing ass? It's a toy. I don't know. Anyway, let's just let him out because he needs to go for a gypsies. Let's lift this up because you don't want to spend the next few minutes looking at my crotch. There we go. I'll let him out for a... Will Patch stand up? I don't know, I don't think he'll stand up, will he? Or just about. Or I'll lie him down because he might fall off and knock something up. Oh, let's just put these records away. These singles that we had on that record deck earlier. Well, that's that record deck done. That's something to watch out for on them. The bloody speed controller, I think somebody had been at the... because there was no cack in it or anything, because I cleaned it last night, gave it a good cleaning. So there wasn't cack, it was just something bent. I can't think what, but there was something not right with it. Anyway, we're done. We'll get the amplifier out of the case. So what I'll do, I'll probably take the amplifier out off camera and then work on it. It'll be easier. There we go. Let's come and let you... That's camera 4 hit the floor. I'm surprised camera 4 still works. The amount of times it's fallen over. There we go. Oh. Yeah, come on you. What's this? Oh, it's a piece of wire. I thought it was a freaking worm. I don't say where that come from. Oh, it's not too cold out there tonight. Bloody windy though. Yeah. Ow. Just walked into the door and caught me chest on the block. There we go. Let's... Yeah, that's true, so do politicians. Yeah, so do politicians. They learn a lot about each other. They're sniffing each other's bums. Yeah. Ain't it the truth? Yeah, so... Yeah, it's been a good day. It's been a good day, I've enjoyed it. I think Microchips might have gone to bed, or he could actually be preparing his video, his Friday video. Could be preparing that, because he obviously doesn't shoot it on Friday, he releases it on Friday, so you know, he's probably doing that. But yeah, it was nice to meet him. It was nice to meet him, absolutely. And it was nice. It was nice of him to. It was nice to get him on board, and get. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to get him on board with my little project, and you know, he's done a nice job. I'm really proud of the job that he's done. In fact, actually, I'm that proud of it. I'm actually going to show it to you. This is what we're going to be getting. Let's see if I can leave that there. Can I go to window? Oh, hang on. Let's just close window. There we go. That's what Microchips has done for me, and it's got vintage electronics repair on it there, look. And they're going to be, I'm going to populate, when I get them, I'll populate one and we'll put it in a DANSETTE. And you know, and that's what we've got coming. That's what we've got coming. You know, everything's nice. Look how nice he makes them. Look how nice he does them. It'll use one transistor. All the capacitors. All the electrolytics are going to be 25 volts by the respective microfarads. Good evening, Reese. Nice to see you there, guy. Glad you could join us. Yeah, I'm just showing everybody the little circuit board I've had made from our friends, from our friend over at Microchips, our friend Graham. He's even put the name of my channel on it there, Vintage Electronics Repair. You know, so you know we're going to have them made. We're going to have them made, and they're going to replace. They're going to replace the 3-volt cartridge in the DANSETTE 1-valve wonders. You know, so that's what we're going to be doing with that. Let's go back to the cameras. So, you know, everybody's had a look at that now. Really looking forward to getting the boards, and we can, like I say, I mean, there are people who put MOSFETs and stuff in, make gain stages using MOSFETs, but you have to start then messing about with power supplies. You know, this circuit board that I'm using is basically what DANSETTE fitted in the Princess and the RG65, and in the Princess they just run it from the battery, but in the RG65 they just ran it from the bias voltage of the cathode. You know, and that's how it was done, and that's how I'll do it. And it'll be fitted in there, and it'll be fitted onto the DANSETTE chassis, nice and neat. And you know, it'll give all the gain. It'll give all the gain that you could ever want. Yeah, you know. I remember the Generation game. Nice to see you, nice. Bruce Forsyth, I never remember him being young. He always looked old and lantern-jawed, didn't he? I liked him though. I thought he was very good. You know, yeah, Brucey Forsyth. Yeah, he was. I thought he was brilliant, Bruce. I liked him a lot. But they're all going now, aren't they? You know, all the old, all the old personalities that we all grew up with in the, I grew up in the '60s, in the '70s. You know, because I was born in the '60s, and I didn't realise I was alive until about 1970, 69, 70 or something, you know, when I started, got to about 5. You know, I can remember as far back as about 3, just about, but, you know, he was, you know, he was one of those sort of personalities, wasn't he? That, you know, oh, he loved his golf, didn't he, Bruce? Yeah, Rick Mail was very talented. Was he? Was in the young ones, wasn't he? Rick Mail. Yeah, I remember him very well. Yeah, Rick was good, wasn't he? I mean, but then again, back then it was that sort of thing. They were all, you know, it was hard to find a bad one, wasn't it? I mean, you know, it really was. It was hard to find a bad personality back then. I mean, they were all good. You know, pretty much all of them were all half decent. You know, but not like today where they can't fucking do anything. You know, I mean, fucking, let me go and let Scraps in. He's at the gate. I can hear him sneezing and sniffing, and I can hear his snozzer going. Hang on a minute, I'll go and let him in. Oh. Come on, you. Oi. Scraps. Come on. There we go. Oh. 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 I've got an itchy belly. There we go. Yeah, my belly was itchy. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to see what our friend Graham does with that radio he got from me today. Looking forward to see what he does. It'll be something good. He's already outlined what his plans are. Oh. But yeah, yeah, we're down to 17 watches. That's not bad. I think 22 is the most I've ever had. You know, people must be becoming more aware of me. you know, which is not surprising really. I mean, let's face it, I've been around for what, how long have I been doing this? I started about 2007 or 2008 or something. But I never bothered with it for a while. I sort of dropped off and never bothered. And then after watching Mark the Cobra Man, I got back into it. Because he was a good YouTuber. He's no longer with us, God rest him. But he was good. He was a laugh. He was a Yorkshireman. He was a right laugh. I think he was from Bradford or somewhere around that way. But I'm not sure. But he was a right laugh. But yeah, I've. What time are we on now? Because there comes a point when you have to say good night, don't there? I don't know whether we've got there yet. We're heading towards it. We're getting there, but we haven't got there yet. Yeah. Yeah, I've enjoyed. Yeah, I've enjoyed doing this. I mean, is it in neutral? No, it ain't. The one thing, that's 16, that's neutral. There we are. The one thing you should always do when you're not going to use these for a while is make sure you put them in neutral. Otherwise it knackers the idler. But yeah, that's going back in that record player tomorrow. The amp, that'll go back in, the amp will come out. Well, it'll go back in the motorboard. Then the amp will come out. And what I'll probably do tonight, well, what I won't do it tonight, what I'll do tomorrow afternoon, I'll take the amp out the case, get it on the bench, and get it ready to work on. And that'll be tomorrow night's live. Ooh, working on that, getting that sorted. Go through it all, make sure everything's right, and yeah, stick a cartridge in it and it can go back home. Lovely. Paul brought me 2 cartridges. Well, he brought 4, but 2 of them are dead. 2 of them are BSR full fire and they're dead. So one's a 2 volt, one's a 3 volt, and he also brought 2 BSR XM. I think they're XM5s, and both of them are alive. So I'll put one of them in here, and the other one, well, you know, I think I've got something somewhere that needs one, so I'll put it in that. But what I'll do, I'll try them both in here. Well, I know one of them's slightly better than the other, and the better one out of the 2 I'll put in here. So Paul's got the best one. I've got to put tone arm wires in this. Yeah, I've not done the tone arm wires yet, as you all probably know. Tone arm wires have got to go in. That's another job I can do tomorrow, because I've turned the soldering iron off. Do that tomorrow, that's not an issue. Takes 2 minutes to just thread the tone arm wires in. And really, yeah, I can't. Go on, you've been out. Go on, out. Go on, out. Stand there yapping at me. Yeah, and I don't know why, because he's been out. He's had his food. He had his jumbo. You've had everything, haven't you? Hey, yeah. Come here. Well, come on, then. Yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You know, it's weird sitting here stroking him, and on that camera you see him walk out the door. In a minute he'll come back. Yeah, he cuddles up to me at night in bed, he goes to sleep. He snores and all. There it is, he's just come back. He's weird. Because obviously that's a couple of minutes, that's a few seconds behind, isn't it? It's a bit of a delay. He probably catches classes me as one of the watchers. Go move. I don't want to run over your feet. Move. I can't see you. Oh, you're there. Right. I'm going to leave it there, folks. Because we're getting on a bit now. I'm going to leave it there, get myself some supper, and I'll reset up for tomorrow. Join me for tomorrow's live stream, where we'll be working on the DANSETTE amp, and hopefully get that rebuilt, and that can get put back together, and the job's a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me go to well, let me go to mute. There we go. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, these 17 now. Accessories. Well, I got him in 2008. What does that make him? 17? Yeah. About 17 it makes him. I got him in 2008. 1st of January 2008 I got him. I got him off my mate Charlie. He cost me 100 quid. And he was worth 100 quid because he's still here. He's been a good dog. He's not really been ill either. I only remember him being ill once. And that was when he ate something outside and he put him off his food for a few days. It gave him a bit of a rotten stomach. Anyway, you all take it easy and remember to like, share, subscribe and all that good stuff. And you know, join me tomorrow night when we get onto the when we get onto the amplifier and we get that amplifier up to snuff. Good night for now, folks. Bye now.